Yeah, we've been here before, haven't we, guys? House meeting. We know what that means. Someone gonna get their ass beat. Hello? Thank you. We already know what house meet mean when it come to baddies.
Look, let's be clear, I ain't never took a loss. Every time I go shopping, I ain't gotta check the cost. Still independent, still my own boss. Still got bad bitches coming up they draws. Eat the beat up like a motherfucking Frito. Lucci flaming hot like a motherfucking Cheeto. This is not an act, I am not Don Cheeto. So the nigga out, treat him like a free code. Yeah, you heard right, I'm a whole ass gangster. Made him eat my butt, ain't even say thank ya. Thought he's gon' fuck, no nigga, I'm a prankster. I can make a thug nigga feel like a wankster. Pull up down my green like Shigo.
What's up, Lucci gang? It's your girl, Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be recapping Baddies Africa episode 20. Okay, so if you would like to get into a little tea with me, then stay tuned to this video right here. Yeah, first make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, 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 and let's get it. Okay, y'all, so it's time to leave Kenya and head to London, okay? And Choco is not going to be able to go. There's a problem with her visa or something like that, and she's not going to be able to go with them. So Choco has made her exit from the show, okay? So when they arrive to London, LCK is like in the Sprinter, like, you know, I miss my friend, I miss Choco. And Dolly is like, stop calling her your friend. That's not your friend. You don't know her like that. That's your acquaintance. Da-da-da. It's like, Dolly really be giving mean girl energy. I'm sorry. Like, Dolly be giving mean girl energy. Like, why do it matter if that girl's saying it's her friend? Why do that matter? Like, I feel like it'd be different if she was like, oh yeah, if it was like a situation where like it was time to fight and she like, oh yeah, that's my friend, I'm gonna take the fade for her. And it's like, that ain't even your friend. But all she's saying is I miss her and she's my friend. So it's like, why would that irritate you? Like, so then Dolly asks Russian about her lying on her, okay? I feel like when it comes to Russian, like, I don't think she be meaning harm with what she does, but what it is like she will say stuff like when she's upset or, you know, drunk or whatever, and she said to one girl, and it's not like real life. It's not like real life when you confiding in your friends and you say something and, you know, out of anger or out of drunkenness, and that's that. When it comes to reality TV, when you say something to one girl, it's the game of telephone. Someone's going to repeat it to someone and it's going to get around. Okay? So I guess one night they were in the club and Natalie said like she was going to book LCK and Russian for something in Las Vegas and paid them $10K, and they said Dolly pointed at them and was like, like telling Natalie like no. So LCK was telling Dolly like, yeah, Russian said you tried to stop our bag. And, you know, Russian was like, I didn't say it like that. All I said was Dolly was telling Natalie no. And it's just like, that's basically what you're saying, is she's stopping your bag. You didn't say those words verbatim, like stopping the bag, but you told Elsie that Dolly said, no, don't book them. So what is that? Stopping the bag. Stopping the bag. TSA. Stop the bag. Okay? Like, so, yeah, it was like Russian was trying to, like, deny it because she did not say the words verbatim, stop the bag. But it's like, you did tell her that Dolly said, don't book y'all. So that's stopping the bag, sister. And another thing, it's like, Dolly, why would you tell Natalie don't book them? Like, you know, and I guess like Russian Korean was saying something like Dolly don't like me, and Dolly was just like, I don't have to like y'all. Y'all not coming back next season. So I don't have to like y'all. Y'all boring. You know what I mean? Like, y'all don't give nothing, you know. So Dolly was like treating them, you know, and it was just like they still was arguing with each other. They wasn't rebuttaling Dolly when Dolly was saying like, you know, like, shut up, this and that, woo woo, like, I don't have to like y'all. Y'all ain't coming back next season. Y'all ain't giving nothing. Y'all dry, da da da. Like, they was just like ignoring Dolly, treating them, and just kept arguing with each other. And I'm just like, are y'all missing the point here? Y'all are arguing over if you said this or you said that, but Dolly is the one that said don't book y'all. So why are y'all arguing with each other? I was sitting there confused on this whole scene, okay? So Elsie and Russian, they going back and forth for a while, and, you know, she like, you know, shut up, Elsie, da-da-da, and Elsie was telling Russian, like, you scary, like, even though I know I can't fight, at least I get in the pain, da-da-da-da, whatever. They're going back and forth for a while. Shut up, make me shut up. When she said make me shut up, Russian stood up and swung on Elsie, and they got it going on the sprinter. Now I'm not gonna lie, I was a little proud of Elsie because y'all know Elsie usually don't swing. She got the swinging back this round. I said, hold on. I wish we could have saw it from like that opposite angle so I could have really see if Elsie was landing them hits or not. Because if she was landing them, it gave tie. Okay, like Elsie, I think Elsie getting tired of getting beat up, honey. Okay, so then they get to the house in London or whatever. The house is beautiful. The house is absolutely beautiful, and there's a house meeting. Yeah, we've been here before, haven't we, guys? House meeting. We know what that means. Someone gonna get their ass beat. Hello, thank you. We already know what house meet mean when it come to baddies. Okay, so Diamond versus Latina Rose. Okay, so they start going back and forth, and Latina Rose tells Diamond, like, I mean, if you want your lick back, hold on, sister. I think you're the one who needs the lick back, my girl. No tea, no shade. You got the little on your nose. You was leaking, bleeding. You was on the ground. Like, you lost that. So if anybody needs a lick back, it would be you, not Diamond. But Diamond was basically saying, like, she feel like, she already, tore her up, but you also threw a drink. And Diamond was like, she feel like she need another round for the drink throwing that had happened. Okay. Now, this round was so funny to me because it was just like, Latino needed a hair tie, and Scotty was trying to offer her a bonnet, and Diamond was like, you better not give her the bonnet. You better not give her the bonnet. And whatever. They finally start squabbling or whatever. And I'm not going to lie. Latino Rose, she did catch Diamond with a good clean one, but it was like Diamond got a hold of that hair and got to slinging her around and slinging her around. Now, Diamond did not just beat her up this round. I'm not gonna lie. She did sling her around by her hair, but I don't feel like Diamond just tore her out the frame and beat her up this round. I do feel like if Latina did not have that quick weave and she just had a wig that easily came off, I do feel like she would have gave Diamond some gold this round. No shade, because when she was squaring up, she was catching down. She had caught Diamond with a clean one. Like, I was like, hold on now. And Diamond head was down, and like, I was like, I don't know. If she would have had the little bonnet on, like Scotty was trying to give her, or she might have had like something that was easily slip off. If you wear a sew-in or a quick weave or some braids or something like that, that's so easy for somebody to get a hold of you and yang you around. You know what I mean? Y'all know DCB, my fave, but I gotta be for real here, okay? So then Natalie wants to get to the bottom of the Russian and Dolly and Elsie situation. And I just feel like Russian should have just stood on business and be like, okay, yeah, I did tell her that you were trying to stop the bag because I felt the type of way about it. Period. I feel like she should have just left it at that. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be ready to stand on it if you're going to say it. So Elsie ended up taking her wig off and running up on Russian. And, this round, they really played tug of war. It wasn't a lot of swinging going on. It was like kind of like rolling around on the ground. Like, I don't know. They was playing hot potato or something, like, hacky sack. I don't know. They was rolling around. Like, it wouldn't really give like square up, have a little tussle. You know what I mean? I don't feel like either one of them beat the other one up on this round. Okay. So then Russian just runs out the house and Big Legs chase after her. Now, I know a lot of people are not feeling like the big three, Big Legs in them this season. Y'all feel like they've been picking and bullying and all that. But I did like that Big Legs chase after Russian because it seemed like no one in the house really likes her like that, and I like that Lex chased after her so she could at least feel like at least someone in the house gives a damn about me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Natalie did go outside and talk to her too, but when she ran out the house, like, Lex was the only one that chased after her. Even when they first pulled up to the house, Lex ripped her pants trying to chase after her and make sure she was cool. But I did like that Big Lex kept it real with her, like, because Russian was acting like she was mad that Elsie wanted to run that second round with her. But I like that Lex told her the truth. Like, you can't just haul off and hit somebody first, and then when they want their second round, be like, oh, I'm injured reserve. My hand messed up. You swung on that girl first on the sprinter. Yeah, y'all were arguing. Yeah, it was getting hyped. But if you going to kick it off, you can't be mad that somebody want to run another round with you. And you can't be hollering injury after you just hit somebody first. You know what I mean? But Russian Cream, this was her exit from the show as well. She went home. I feel like I know for sure she's not going to be back for another season. Like, I just feel like I don't think she wants to come back. I don't think The network wants her to come back. You know, I feel like Baddies was not for her. Like, you know, I just feel like this was not her jam. You know, and I did read somewhere in the comments that she's not even going to attend the reunion, which I feel like, girl, that is like, at least go to the reunion. At least go stand on business. Because I know your hand not still broke, girl. I know that. Then Rolly wants everyone to get to the bottom of things. You know, she just basically like, who still has an issue? Like, let's get it out the way. Let's not continue this. Let's not be like, oh, we waiting to the reunion. And I'm not going to lie, y'all, Rolly, she been kind of giving hosts. She been giving like, I'm the CEO of this vibes this season. Like, she has been able to get the girls under control. Like, even when they couldn't stop Dolly, you know, from, you know, keeping Tavi chain, Rolly was the one who got her to get the chain. Like, all that. Like, I feel like the girls kind of like look up to Rolly as like the host more than Natalie. No shade. Like, so yeah. Summer, she wants her around with Cold Killer. She really was asking Cold Killer, like, what was up with you in the airport? I guess when the cameras were not around, it was in the airport. They had some looks and laughs and giggles with each other or whatever. And, you know, Summer was like, so what you want to do? And Cold Killer, like, I want to do whatever you want to do. And they hopped up and they ran. What is this? Like, they 7th fade this season? Come on, like, that's why I feel like maybe they need to start rotating the girls so we're not seeing the same people run 6, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 fades with each other all over and over again. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I ain't gonna lie. Summer got this. Summer did a little flip, got her on the ground. Who been teaching Summer some moves? Because I swear, Summer was not given this last season. Summer has not been getting a tour this season. I'm sorry. The only person that gave Summer some work this season was Ivory. And I feel like we kind of knew Ivory was going to get a work. You know? But yeah, Cold Killer, I really do like Cold Killer though. Like, you know, she be giving like YN in her confession, like, yeah, nigga, like, you know, but she's pretty and, you know, I like that she not scary and whoever call her out, she be like, okay, whatever, I'm on that, you know. Even though she be losing a lot of the times, I just like that. It's like, win, lose, or draw, I'm out there. You ain't gonna punk me though, okay? So Pretty P returns. She says something like when she was in the room talking to some of the girls, like, basically like she's still mad about her watch and she might need that again from Summer. But I feel like it's like, girl, did Natalie say that they was gonna buy you a new watch or something? So it's just like, you already done ran a couple rounds with Summer over it. So it's just like, I feel like that's Pretty P only storyline right now, so maybe that's why she gotta try to keep it going. I don't know. Whatever. It's time to go to the club, okay? It's lit in there. Everyone vibing. Tommy Lee, Amber Rose in the building. They getting lit until, I don't know how, but Summer and like Cold Killer and them start getting into like a little, I don't know, a little situation. Summer through the bottle. Cold Killer through the whole like ice bucket and all that, and it just went up from there. You just hear Natalie screaming on the mic, stop, stop, stop. It really gave like Jersey Shore, Ronnie and Sam, stop, Ron, stop. It really gave that, like, with Natalie on the mic. And next week looks pretty insane. We're gonna have K Ricken doing her return. I think it was Elsie K versus K Ricken. Dolly, I don't know who that was. Dolly was fighting. I think that might have been Fauna. I don't know. They're going to like a beer like garden or a beer brewery. I can't even get it out. Big lip ass girl. Beer brewery. Beer. I think they called it a beer garden though. See, I'm trying to be specific with beer garden. They're going to a beer garden, okay, next week, and it looked like they turned that beer garden upside down, okay. So you guys, I don't know if next week is the finale or not, because I thought that Lex said that her and Fauna had another round towards the end of the season. And all I saw in the preview was Lex versus Tavi. So I'm not sure if next week is the finale or not. But yeah, you guys, that is all for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as usual, thank you for watching. Love y'all.